G'day YouTubers. If you're a bait fisher, you know how expensive bait can be. Now one answer is to find a source of good bait that's also cheap, and that certainly helps a lot, but there's another thing you can do to help cut your costs as well, and that is to set your bait up so that you can reuse what you don't use on the previous trip. And that's what I do. I look after my bait so that I take out what I think I'll need and a bit extra on one trip. What I don't use, I bring it back, I refreeze it and use it again on the next trip. A couple of things about that: you have to make sure you use it on the next trip. Don't let it go through 3 or 4 different cycles. So your old bait, make sure you use that first. And the other thing is, it depends on the type of bait. Squid works really well. Pilchards are only good for a couple of 2 or 3 trips, and then you have to make burley out of them or something. But anyway, let's have a look at the video and I'll show you what I do. Now this works best with bait that you've caught fresh, and you come home and do this straight away. It also works good with frozen bait, so long as you thaw the bait out and get it while it's still frozen and just thawed enough to be able to separate it out. If you let it go too much further, there's too much moisture in it and the bags don't seal properly. This is a Cryovac machine I use. You can buy them online, they're pretty cheap. Aldi has them on special from time to time, and there's obviously going to be other shops you can pick them up at. I'll put a link in the video description for the online versions. Anything will do. They're all pretty much of a muchness from what I've seen. And this is the process that I follow. I use the tube type Cryovac bags, which means I have to seal it down at the bottom first and then cut it off to the length I want. To Cryovac this size squid, I usually limit it to 2 or at most 3 squid to a bag. If I'm doing pilchards, I might get 6 or 8 in there. And when I put it in a Cryovac machine, I run the vacuum pump until it's drawn all the air out. You can tell that by the sound the pump makes. And as I said before, you can't have the bait too moist, because if it is too moist, the vacuum will pull out the moisture and put that through where the bag's supposed to seal, and that stops the heat from sealing the bag properly. Once all the air's drawn out, I hit the button to do the heat seal, and that's automatically timed. Then I can pop the lid open and it's all done. I freeze that up and take it out on the boat. If it thaws, bring it back, freeze it again. The Cryovac keeps it a lot better than if you just thaw the bait and then refreeze it. Well worth doing. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you got something out of it. If you're a bait fisher, it can certainly save you a lot of money in wasted bait. Don't forget to click that like button, subscribe if you'd like to see more of my videos, and hit the notification bell so you know when they go up. There's more videos on my YouTube channel if you'd like to see them. Until next time, good fishing.